This conference will now be recorded.
I'm just pulling up the agenda here. I left it in the other room here. 1 second.
John, I missed my mint.
You missed what?
My mint.
The mint.
Yeah, you know, Tushy always give us a mint before the start of the meeting.
She brought me a whole sack full.
What?
I don't know. You must not be doing something right. I don't know.
I'm not right.
Yeah, she sends me mints about every day.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're not going to go through the department head and all this other stuff first. We'll just start directly with the first item on the agenda. And since mine's not coming up, somebody tell me which one that is.
Hey, Mayor, this is Scott. This is Scott. It's a resolution. It's carried over from the canceled regular meeting of the 16th. Is to consider the approval of a compliance policy for the bonds, and so it's a sort of a housekeeping measure. Basically, it's a policy stating that we'll be diligent.
Somebody's got a kid or something in the background making a lot of noise.
I think it's Ryan unable to take care of his kids.
My kids are not. They're outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay, say that again, Scott.
The first one is a compliance policy. It's carried over from the last meeting, and it's concerning the bonds that you all just issued. Is simply to adopt a policy so the rating agencies will be they'll be able to sleep at night knowing that you got a policy that you're gonna comply with all the requirements of keep an eye on things.
Yeah, okay. I got the list here now. Okay, that's resolution 2020-0304. Is there a motion to approve that resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All right, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that passes. Next item on the agenda is an ordinance, which means we have to have unanimous consent to consider it tonight. And this is the ordinance updating our firearms policies. All this is another really housekeeping item. I think most of you are aware that the state passed an open carry law that superseded all municipalities' laws, and we found that we still had one on the books. So all this does is repeal that and say that we will comply with state law. Is there a motion for unanimous consent to consider this tonight?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any
Aye.
opposed? Okay, we have unanimous consent. Again, that's what this ordinance does. If you read it, it just says that we're repealing our old city ordinance and that we will now comply with state law.
That's right.
And that's whether we do it or don't do it doesn't matter because state law still supersedes us. But at least that keep any confusion out of the picture there. So is there a motion to approve ordinance 2020-0401?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, we have a motion second. Any further discussion?
Yeah, I got one thing. What really in the that state law that's not in our law already?
It's a little
It was
broader
actually,
than ours. Yeah. Go ahead, Scott.
okay. Um, really, it's a lot broader, but basically that law says, like the mayor just said, that all city and county laws regarding carrying of firearms is preempted by the state law. So basically, the officers, a lot of who are on this call is they're enforcing state law as opposed to the city law. And basically it said, specifically it said the people could not carry inside of a city park. Well, you can't do that as a city nowadays. You can carry based on what the mayor just said too. It's open carry laws allow people to carry even in a city park if they're licensed. But our ordinance said something different, and so it was unlawful. And if someone challenged it, it would set in motion a whole series of issues for the Attorney General's office that the city just didn't want. And like the mayor was saying, this has been on my desk for a long time, and this is just housekeeping, just cleaning it up.
Whether we
Well,
like it,
so that,
whether we like it or don't like it, it doesn't matter. The state law is the law of the land. So this will just bring us in compliance and get rid of an ordinance that contradicted some of the state requirements.
but it doesn't allow you to carry a firearm at the school or anything, does it?
No, so that's state law would not allow that.
It doesn't allow it. Okay. But
Yeah,
in the public,
the only way that the city can regulate it is inside the workplace, and really that's it. And whoever's employed at the city can control carrying during the work hours, but not anywhere else. State law would take over at that point.
okay. All right.
All right. Any other questions? All right. Is there a motion to pass ordinance 2020-0401?
I think we got a
So
motion in a
moved.
second already, don't we?
Oh, okay, we already got that. If there's no further discussion, then all in favor of this ordinance, let it be known by saying aye.
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 All right. Any opposed? Ayes have it. The ordinance passes. The next resolution, 2020-0401, is a cost of living adjustment for certain city first responders. If you look at what was initially published, it said $5,000. It was supposed to say 15%. So we need to make everybody aware that that would say 15%. And seemed like there was one other thing.
Yeah, Mayor, there is, if I may, there is also one job class that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the fireman medic.
Okay.
Fireman medic was accidentally left off the list, so that would be included.
The cost for that that particular position was included. It was just left off the list of positions that was enumerated in the resolution.
Okay. Is there a motion for resolution 2020-0401?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, Mayor, I don't have it in front of me. Who all was we going to get our races to when we talk about it?
I'm sorry.
Who all those races was going to go to? I don't have that list in front of me.
It's sergeants and below.
So lieutenants won't get it, and
That's correct.
Okay. It's these for So lieutenants won't get it, the captains won't get it, and
the chief won't get it.
And the chief won't get it.
Right.
Would that doing that, would that eliminate? Cause I was told that the lieutenants would get it, but the captains and the chief wouldn't. So that's the
No, that's
reason I'm
not
asking.
true.
No.
Sergeants and below is all.
According to this list, it says police officer, police sergeant, firefighter, apparatus operator, fire lieutenant, fire captain, fire chief 2.
And it should also include the firefighter medic.
Correct. Well, that's the list.
So we're gonna get a fire lieutenants and not get a police lieutenants. Is the reason for that?
Yeah, we're not going to give the lieutenants a raise because they've been not doing their job.
We need to fire them then.
Well, that may be
They're
next.
not doing their job. If they're not doing their job, but I mean, that should have been brought up a long time ago.
It has been. All right. Is there? Do we have a motion for this?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
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 Any opposed?
I'll
Any
abstain.
opposed?
I'll
And one
abstain.
abstention. All right, the resolution passes. The next item is Resolution 2020-0402. If you remember when we did our refinancing and so forth, we took on the bonds as a general obligation of the city, and so this tax increment district that we had formed way back in 2001 is no longer needed. It's just redundant. So that's what this does, is to formally repeal the tax increment district. And this is Resolution 2020-0402. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
All right, we have a motion second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Resolution passes. The other part of the action we're taking to retain our officers is Resolution 2020-0403, approving the purchase of police department vehicles and equipment. And we have worked out a way to do this with minimal impact on the general fund. But what this would allow is for each policeman would be assigned his own individual car, which means that they would not be hot seating the cars. And we think that number one, it'll be a great morale thing for the policemen. Secondly, it will allow these cars to have a lot more accountability. The individual policeman will be responsible for the condition of their car, and so that's what this one's all about. And that's Resolution 2020-0403. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Is there a second? All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Resolution passes. Resolution 2020-0404 to consider ALDOT maintenance agreement for the traffic signals in Park Drive, Highway 78. This is an agreement we have to sign. You know, we finally got ALDOT approval for doing all this, but we have to say that we will be responsible for it once it's done. You know, just like we are all our other lights. So this is resolution 2020-0404. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Resolution passes. Next, the last item on the list is a resolution 2020-0405 to consider COVID-19 city budget adjustments. Do you want to speak to that, Brad?
Scott is the sponsor of that one.
Okay, Scott. Tell us about it.
Well, I would say I'm the author, not necessarily the sponsor, but the idea
Okay.
the idea on that one was to adjust so that other cost measures would be during the COVID-19 shutdown, I'll call it. Other cost measures would be more acceptable, and this was just basically a cost-saving measure to control financing for finances in the city. So that's the reason.
Okay, yeah, that included. I don't know if everybody's aware or not, but we've furloughed the library personnel. They were just sitting there polishing books, and I think one or two other people. What we're doing is the non-essential folks. We're putting them on furlough, bring them back when we can. Okay, is there a motion to pass resolution 2020-0405?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Mayor, just one more point. These individuals that are affected by this measure are laborers or otherwise not classified and subject to the personnel board. So,
Yeah, I should have mentioned that.
yes, sir.
All right.
If I can throw in
We have a mo-
I'm sorry, just one thing, Mayor, just to add to what Scott just stated, is that the Personnel Board does require that should you have to move to further steps, that you release all non-classified and laborers from service first.
Yeah, I understand. All right. Resolution 2020-0405. Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, the resolution passes. Now that takes care of what we had to do tonight. Is anything else anybody wants to talk about before we hang up? Okay, then hearing no further comment, then entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.
All right. Good night, folks.
Night, guys.
All right, y'all.
Stay well.
Thank you.